Welcome back, students. In today's session, I am dealing with the topic Kingdom Plantae from the chapter Diversity in Living Organism, Jeevo Mein Vividhata. Let's flash back to the previous session where we were dealing with question R. Now we will deal with answer of those questions. The questions are now the answers of the questions which are related to the phylum Protochordata and Vertebrata. The first question, Balanoglossus is a member of which group of animals? Phylum Protochordata. Second one, name a reptile which does not possess limbs. Snake. Third, what is the major characteristics of mammals? Female have milk producing mammary glands which secrete milk for the nourishment of the young ones. The fourth one, give an example of flightless bird. Bird is ostrich. Identify animals group having soft-bodied animals supported by calcareous shell, mollusca. And the next question, B, bones are light and hollow. The answer is A. External ear or pinna is present. The answer is mammals. Name the respiratory organ of reptiles. Answer is lung. Seventh one, name an organism from the class Pisces whose skeleton is made entirely of cartilage. Shark. Eighth one, which reptile has four-chambered heart? Answer is crocodile. Why do amphibians don't possess exoskeleton? Because their skin is thin, moist and act as a respiratory organ. Why do birds possess hollow bones? To make their body light in weight to make flying easier. What are oviparous animals? Organisms which lay eggs, they are known as oviparous animals. The next question, in which phylum are pharyngeal gill slits present? Phylum Chordata. What is the name of the flying warm-blooded class in which teeth are absent? The class Aves. Name the respiratory organs in insects, tracheae. And the last one, what is the system of assigning name to organisms called? Binomial nomenclature. Before dealing with the today's topic, there are some keywords which are related to the topic. The first one is thallus, the body of a plant that does not have leaves, stems and roots. The next one is fertilization. Fusion of male gamete and female gamete is called fertilization. The next one is cryptogamy, plants that bear hidden reproductive organs. They reproduce by spores. Phanerogam, plants with well differentiated reproductive tissues that ultimately make seeds. Next one is spores, a minute, typically one-celled reproductive unit capable of giving rise to a new individual with sexual fusion. The next one is embryo. What is plant embryo? It is the part of a seed or bud that contains the earliest form of a plant's root, stem and leaves. The next word is venation. The arrangement of veins in a leaf is called venation. There are two types of venation. One is parallel venation and other one is reticulate venation. Here this leaf shows the reticulate venation. These are the veins and this one is the midrib. So this type of arrangement of vein is known as reticulate venation, and here the veins are parallel to each other. So this type of venation is known as parallel venation. And the next word is perennial plant, plant that lives more than 2 years. And the last one is sporophyll, a leaf that bears spore producing structures. Now the today's topic, that is Kingdom Plantae. Plantae includes multicellular organisms except some primitive relatives of algae. They are eukaryotes, means their cell is eukaryotic. Cellulose containing cell wall occurs around the cell. Reserve foods of plant is starch and lipids. In all the plant cells, a double membrane covered cell organelle is called plastids. Some plastids possess photosynthetic pigments, chlorophylls. They are called chloroplast. They are autotrophs, means they synthesize their own food by the process of photosynthesis. Example, all the green plants belong to kingdom Plantae. पादप जगत में पाए जाने वाले जीवों के क्या गुण हैं? जीव यूकैरियोटी और बहुकोशिकीय होते हैं। कोशिकाओं में क्लोरोफिल पाया जाता है और प्रकाश संश्लेषण द्वारा वो अपना भोजन संश्लेषण करते हैं, इसलिए वो समपोषी होते हैं। कोशिका में कोशिका भित्ति उपस्थित होती है। सभी हरे पौधे इस जगत में रखे गए हैं। Now, kingdom Plantae is further divided into various divisions based on various criteria. The first level of classification among plants depends on whether or not the plant body has well differentiated distinct components. The next level of classification is based on whether the differentiated plant's body has special tissues, that is vascular tissue, the xylem and phloem, for transport of water and other substances within the plant body. Further classification of plants involve criteria such as ability to bear seeds and whether the seeds are enclosed within the fruits. Plant kingdom further divided into divisions. The divisions are Thallophyta, Bryophyta, Pteridophyta, Gymnosperm and Angiosperm. The first division is Thallophyta. Most primitive and simple plants are found in Thallophyta division. The plant body is not differentiated into stem, root and leaves, but it is in the form of thallus. The plants in this group are commonly called algae. Most algae are aquatic, both marine and freshwater. Some are terrestrial, that is, live on land near moist places, usually contain green pigment for photosynthesis. Some algae have other photosynthesis pigments such as red, brown and purple. They are autotrophic. They synthesize their own food. Reserve food is generally starch. They have a cellulose cell wall, means the cell wall is made up of cellulose. Vascular tissues, xylem and phloem are absent. Asexual reproduction generally takes place by spores. Spores means naked embryos. They are cryptogamy. Example, Elothrix, Calodara, Alva, Spirogyra, Chara, etc. Thallophyta के क्या क्या गुण हैं? पौधे का शरीर जड़, तना तथा पत्तियों में विभाजित नहीं है, बल्कि यह एक थैलस है। इस वर्ग के पौधों को सामान्यतः शैवाल कहा जाता है। ये मुख्य रूप से जल में पाए जाते हैं। संवहन तंत्र यानी वेस्कुलर टिश्यू जो होते हैं वो एब्सेंट होते हैं। जननांग जो जनन करने वाले अंग हैं वो एक कोशिकीय होते हैं, यानी एक कोशिका के बने हुए होते हैं। दिस डायग्राम शोज द प्लांट्स बिलोंग टू डिवीजन Thallophyta. The next division is Bryophyta. The division Bryophyta, this Bryophyta word derived from the Greek word bryon means moss and phyton means plants. The division Bryophyta includes the simplest and most primitive land plants. The plants are essentially terrestrial but require water at every step in the life cycle. So they are usually grow in moist and shady places. So they are called amphibians of the plant kingdom. Their plant body is flat, green thallus and lacks true leaves, roots, stems and have no flowers. Their plant body is commonly differentiated to form stem and leaf-like structure. A true vascular system is absent in them. The xylem and phloem tissues are absent. The sex organs are multicellular. They are cryptogamy. Example, Funaria, etc. Division Bryophyta के क्या क्या गुण हैं? ये सरलतम पौधे हैं जो भूमि पर उगते हैं या छायादार और नम स्थानों पर पाए जाते हैं। इन्हें पादप जगत का उभयचर कहा जाता है। उभयचर का अर्थ है जो जल और थल दोनों में रह सके। पादप शरीर चपटा होता है और वास्तविक पत्तियां इनमें नहीं होती है। संवहन तंत्र अनुपस्थित होते हैं। जननांग जो होते हैं वो बहुकोशिकीय होते हैं, यानी कई कोशिकाओं के बने हुए होते हैं। This diagram shows the examples of Bryophyta. The next division is Pteridophyta. They are basically the first land plants found mainly in shady or damp areas. The plant body is differentiated into roots, stems and leaves. They have well-developed vascular system. It means the xylem and phloem are present. For conduction of water, xylem is there and other substances from one part of the other plant body to another. These substances are transported by phloem. These plants have no flower and do not produce seeds. Pteridophytes are cryptogamy. Example, Marsilea, फर्न, एजोला एक्सेट्रा। जो पौधे टेरिडोफाइटा डिवीजन में पाए जाते हैं उनके शरीर में तना, जड़ें एवं पत्तियां होती हैं। संवहन तंत्र यानी जाइलम और फ्लोएम उत्तक जो है वो उपस्थित होते हैं। जननांग बहुकोशिकीय होते हैं। इन पौधों में नग्न भ्रूण पाए जाते हैं जिन्हें जीवाणु या स्पोर कहते हैं। इन पौधों में जननांग अप्रत्यक्ष होते हैं तथा इनमें बीज उत्पन्न करने की क्षमता नहीं होती है, अतः यह क्रिप्टोगैमी कहलाते हैं। This diagram shows the plants belong to division Pteridophyta. The next division is Gymnosperm. The division Gymnosperm is derived from the Greek word gymno means naked and sperma means seed. The division Gymnosperm includes the most primitive and simple seed plants. The seeds produced by these plants are naked and are not enclosed within the fruits. Usually they are perennial, evergreen and woody plants. They are phanerogam. Gymnosperm includes those vascular plants which produce naked ovules. That is why they are not enclosed within the ovaries. After fertilization, the ovules developed into seeds so that the mature seeds are not enclosed within the fruits. Sporophylls are arranged to form cones. There are separate male and female cones. The xylem lacks vessels and phloem lacks companion cell. The xylem tissue is made up of 4 cells in which the xylem vessels, tracheids, xylem parenchyma and xylem fibers are there. So in division Gymnosperm, the xylem lacks vessels and the phloem lacks companion cell, means in the phloem tissue companion cells are absent. The example is Pinus, Cedrus एक्सेट्रा। जिम्नोस्पर्म के पौधों के क्या गुण हैं? जिम्नोस का अर्थ है अनावर्त, अनावर्त यानी कवर, और स्पर्मी का अर्थ है बीज। बीज फल के अंदर नहीं रहते, वह आवरण युक्त नहीं होते हैं। ये पौधे बहुवर्षीय यानी इनका जो जीवन काल है वो 2 से अधिक वर्ष का होता है। ये सदाबहार होते हैं तथा काष्ठकीय भी होते हैं। These are the examples. The next division is Angiosperm. They are phanerogams. They are highly evolved plants and they produce seeds that are enclosed within the fruits. The reproductive organs, sporophylls, are aggregated into a flower. Since these plants have flowers, they are called as flowering plants. Plant embryo in seeds have structures called cotyledons. Cotyledons are called seed leaves because in many cases they emerged and become green when the seeds germinates. Thus, cotyledons represent a bit of pre-designed plant in seeds. Example, maize, राइस, हिबिस्कस, मैंगो, एप्पल एक्सेट्रा। जो पौधे एंजियोस्पर्म डिवीजन में पाए जाते हैं उनके क्या गुण हैं? एंजियन का अर्थ है बंद व स्पर्मी का अर्थ है बीज, अतः बीज फल के अंदर व आवरण युक्त होते हैं। बीज के चारों ओर कवर होते हैं। इनके बीजों का विकास अंडाशय के अंदर होता है जो बाद में फल बन जाता है। इन्हें पुष्पी पादप भी कहा जाता है। बीजों का विकास अंडाशय के अंदर होता है जो बाद में फल बन जाता है। इन्हें पुष्पी पादप भी कहा जाता है। इनमें भोजन का संचय या तो बीज पत्रों में होता है या फिर भ्रूण पोष में। दिस डायग्राम शोज the plants belong to angiosperm. On the basis of number of cotyledons, the angiosperms are subdivided into two groups. The first one is dicotyledons and the next one is monocotyledons. बीज पत्रों के आधार पर एंजियोस्पर्म को फिर दो भागों में विभाजित किया जाता है, मोनोकोटिलिडन और डाइकोटिलिडन्स। द फर्स्ट वन इज व्हाट इज मोनोकोटिलिडन्स और मोनोकॉट्स। The seeds of these plants have only one cotyledon. Their leaves have parallel venation. The root system consists of simple fibrous root. The fibrous root are like this. These are the fibrous root. The flowers are trimerous. Trimerous means the petals are 3 in number or the multiple of 3, or the multiple of 3 means the petals may be 3, 6, 9, 12. The vascular bundles are closed, that is lack cambium. The secondary growth does not occur. Example, maize, wheat, rice, coconut, banana, onion, sugar cane. पहले हम देखते हैं कि एक बीजपत्री यानी मोनोकोटिलिडन के क्या क्या गुण हैं। इन पौधों के बीच में एक बीजपत्र होता है। इनके पत्तियों में समांतर शिरा विन्यास होते हैं यानी पैरेलल विनेशन होता है। पौधों में रेशेदार जड़ होते हैं। ये रेशेदार जड़ जो है इस प्रकार के होते हैं। उदाहरण के लिए मक्का, गेहूँ, प्याज, गन्ना, नारियल आदि। Now what are dicotyledons or dicots? The seeds of these plants bear two cotyledons. Venation in the leaves is reticulate. The root system has a prominent tap root. This is the tap root. The main root is there. From the main root, the other roots are, the small roots are coming out. So this is the tap root. The flowers are pentamerous. Pentamerous means 5 in number or the multiple of 5 means 10, 15. The vascular bundles are arranged in rings. They are open, that is they have cambium and undergo secondary growth. Example, potato, pea, sunflower, rose, neem, एप्पल एक्सेट्रा। द्विबीजपत्री पौधों के क्या गुण हैं? इन पौधों के बीज में 2 बीजपत्र होते हैं। इनके पत्तियों में जालिका रूपी शिरा विन्यास होता है। पौधों में मूसला जड़ होते हैं। यह जो है मूसला जड़ है। उदाहरण के लिए मटर, आलू, गुलाब, नीम, सेब, आम आदि। This diagram shows about the monocotyledons and dicotyledons. Now we recapitulate the today's topic. The first kingdom Plantae. Plants are multicellular organisms. They are eukaryotes. They are autotrophs. All the green plants come under the kingdom Plantae. The kingdom Plantae is further divided into divisions. They are Thallophyta, Bryophyta, Pteridophyta, Gymnosperm and Angiosperm. The first division is Thallophyta. Most primitive and simple plants are found in division Thallophyta. They are autotrophic. Reserve food is generally starch. They have a cellulose cell wall. They are cryptogamy. Example, Spirogyra. The next division is Bryophyta. Plants are essentially terrestrial but require water at every step in the life cycle. They usually grow in moist and shady places, so they are called the amphibians of the plant kingdom. A true vascular system is absent in them. Example, Funaria. The next one is Pteridophyta. They are basically the first land plants found mainly in shady or damp places. They have well-developed vascular system. It means in them the xylem and phloem tissues are present. These plants have no flowers and do not produce seeds. The pteridophytes are cryptogam. Example, Marsilia, fern, etc. The next one is gymnosperm. The seed produced by these plants are naked and are not enclosed within the fruits. Usually these plants are perennial, evergreen and woody plants. They are phanerogams. Gymnosperms includes those vascular plants which produce naked ovules. That is why they are not enclosed within the ovaries. Xylem lacks vessels and the phloem lacks companion cell. Example, Pinus, Cedrus, etc. The next one is angiosperm. The angiosperms are phanerogams. They are highly evolved plants and they produce seeds that are enclosed within the fruits. The reproductive organs are aggregate in a flower. Since these plants have flowers, they are called flowering plants. Plants embryo in seeds have structure called cotyledons. These cotyledons are also called seed leaves. On the basis of number of cotyledons, the angiosperms are subdivided into two groups, dicotyledons and monocotyledons. The plants which have only one cotyledon in their seed, they are known as monocotyledons, and the plants which have two cotyledons in their seeds, they are called dicotyledons. Hope you understood today's session. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you.